Hey guys, it's Captain Forest here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over who I think wins more often than not in an equal stats situation, Blaze the Cat versus Starfire. Now if you guys are new to my channel, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for further content. Also, shouts to the Coffee Shop gang, they make awesome content. Their links will be in the description. Also shouts to the HQ squad, shouts to Kurai, who's a massive help with the Blaze the Cat section. And also shoutouts to everyone else, especially my teammates on the team. And also if you guys would like to support me on a personal level, my links will be in the description, Cash App, Patreon, you name it. So, let's see what Blaze the Cat blazes into battle. So Blaze has fire manipulation. She can create a flaming tornado around herself and attack or spin around, burning her opponents in the process. Blaze can flame charge into people, destroying anyone who gets in her way. Blaze can also shoot out small and gigantic concussive blasts of fire to incinerate multiple enemies. Blaze can use her fire to also fly and move around in the air, showing that she has great mobility with her flames. And Blaze can also summon pillars of fire, which rise from the ground and vaporize you. And she can also shoot out fireballs from her hands too. Now that's pretty much going to round up Blaze's main abilities. So let's talk about some of her other stuff, such as her super form called Burning Blaze, and we'll also talk about the soul gems and the chaos emeralds. So when Blaze taps into the 7 soul gems, she becomes Burning Blaze, which gives her invulnerability and it increases her stats. Now similar to the chaos emeralds, soul gems operate and work just the same. So the chaos emeralds contain different types of hexes, such as life force manipulation. The chaos emeralds also have law manipulation. The emeralds contain a universe in themselves, having different laws from the original universe. The 7 chaos emeralds. In Sonic 06, Shadow notes he can control space and time itself through the power of the chaos emeralds. There's no way to resist my power. This was translated from the Japanese version of the game. The emeralds can also grant wishes and resurrect a person. Silver notes that the one who wields the emeralds can turn their thoughts into power and invoke miracles. The chaos emeralds also grant the user good luck and holy manipulation, as the emeralds can combat evil. And in Sonic Adventures, a stone with infinite power. 7 chaos emeralds, weaving many joys and sorrows from long ago, and now the cause and effect again. The thread of fate is not woven. This is impressive, as this would mean that the user's powers and abilities are infinite. So that's going to round up Blaze. I'm going to go ahead, move on to Starfire, and see what she burns into battle. So Starfire's main go-to in combat is her Starbolts. She can shoot them with pinpoint accuracy. Her Starbolts can atomize you on an atomic level, and her Starbolts can also affect you spiritually. Starfire has demonstrated to imbue her Starbolt energy inside her opponent's body, vaporizing their insides completely. And Starfire can create a giant area of effect with her Starbolt energy, and she can also flash fry her opponents with just her Starbolts alone. She's demonstrated to be able to also phase her hands into her opponents and vaporize them through other means as well. She's also demonstrated to use her Starbolts in many strategic ways and tactical ways, such as disarming some goons by blasting her Starbolts at their guns to make them drop them. She's also demonstrated some really good accuracy feats, as mentioned, like she's able to blast her Starbolts from far away and target a boat from literally from a long distance, which is so impressive. Now moving on, Starfire has super strength and stamina. She can fly, and she also has nigh indestructible skin pretty much. Starfire can also draw upon and absorb energy from the sun and any other energy source. And Starfire can also use telekinesis, and she can also seal you inside a telekinetic ball of energy. So that's going to round up both Blaze the Cat and Starfire. I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts and see who would win more often than not in equal stats situation. So both Blaze and Starfire have win cons. So Blaze the Cat, of course, she has a fire manipulation. She also has her chaos emeralds, well, the soul gems I should say, pretty much the same thing. They themselves, I think, in this fight is probably one of the biggest threats that Starfire has to deal with. I think that if the soul gems come into play and Blaze the Cat goes into Burning Blaze or super form, I think that's going to be a huge issue for Starfire. I don't see what Starfire can do against the nasty hexes that the soul gems contain, especially if Blaze the Cat resorts to it in character. That'd be a huge issue. She just used law manipulation. The Chaos Emeralds can also BFR you to the special zone. I believe it's called a special stage. And once you're inside the Chaos Emeralds, literally, like, it basically governs law. So there's nothing you can do. You're under the Chaos Emeralds influence. And of course, the Chaos Emeralds themselves can literally affect space-time. So that it's like a huge, massive range advantage for Blaze the Cat with those soul gems. So if the soul gems were incorporated in battle, I would have to lean more so to Blaze in that situation. She would take victory more often than not. There's nothing Starfire can do in that situation. However, what if we considered that Blaze wouldn't use the soul gems in character? Let's say we go in another route and just say that Blaze doesn't use any of her like soul gems. He just starts off in base. I think if it was just base to base, with a good amount of difficulty, I think Starfire would probably take victory. I think the biggest win cons for Starfire is her star bolts. Her star bolts have more versatility. They're more hacksy. Now yes, Blaze the Cat has her fire manipulation, but I don't think that's going to do much to Starfire. Starfire herself, she can increase her own temperature, she can make objects melt, she can combust herself into flames. So she's no stranger to taking like fire attacks, and in fact she'd probably absorb some of the energy from the flames themselves. Starfire herself, with her star bolts, those things can affect you on a spiritual level. So she could literally just vaporize Blaze's soul and her physical form if Blaze tries to take it head on. So that'd be unfortunate. Plus Starfire also has telekinesis, so she could just use that on Blaze and blast her with star bolts, and that could be a huge issue. Plus Starfire also is nigh indestructible, so it'd be very difficult for Blaze to pretty much like physically beat down or like do any like substantial damage to Starfire, especially since everything is like equalized. So in the second scenario, more often than not without Chaos Emeralds, I think Starfire would take victory in that scenario if it's just base to base. But if it comes down to the soul gems, she gets one-shotted. There's just nothing Starfire can do in the first scenario. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. But yes, it's been real. I'll see you guys on the next one.